Hello and welcome to episode 5 of season 1 of Dyslexia Unfiltered. My name is Andrea Pickard, and today we are going to be diving deep into your why and what that means for helping you to achieve your goals. In episode 4, our previous episode, we covered resilience and how important that is to help you to get that real outcome of what you want to achieve in your life. So, today we are talking about your why, which I am super excited about because this is something that I learned about at a very young age in my early 20s when I first got into personal development. And I am really excited about sharing what I've learned and what I know about your why and how important that is for looking at when you are setting your goals and looking to achieve them. Why do you want to achieve that goal? What is the reason you want to achieve that goal? Because when you set goals, you want to make sure that you are achieving something that you want to achieve, not something that someone else wants you to achieve. And really knowing the reason behind why you want to achieve that goal it's so important. It is so important. The reason you might want to achieve a certain goal is the thing. It's the thing that is going to get you up on those really challenging days. When you hit those bumps in the road, like we spoke about in the previous episode, and you've got that resilience, part of that resilience is the reason you're going to get up and you're going to achieve that goal. You're going to take that action today. So, for example, if you wanted to do, like, let's say a 10K bike ride, for example, but you want to get fit for that, what is it that's going to get you up early to do your training when it's raining outside, when it's really cold? What is it? So that reason in that example is the reason that person is going to get up and go and do that training, even though the circumstances surrounding what needs to be done that day is a little bit more challenging than, say, if it was a nice mild day with no rain. So that's the difference. So that's ultimately what your why is, the reason you want to achieve your goal. I'm going to share with you why I started this podcast, the reason behind it, and what motivates me to do it, because I want to use this as an example for you so you can see the reason behind something and how that has helped me in creating this podcast. And hopefully you will be able to take some of my strategies away and use them for your own goals. So the reason why I started this podcast, well, we need to rewind a little bit. So I recently turned 40 years old. So there was a lot of growth that happened in my early 20s for the first time, really, since, like, at that time when I sort of got into my early 20s, after having all that sort of challenges that I had at school, really getting into the working world. And it was a new chapter for me at that time, I would say. I got into the working world. I got some new friends, a lot of things changed for me in my life. And I did a lot of personal development, like, courses, and I was really into the law of attraction as well. So that's where I was at that time. And I had decided around that time that I wanted to, start my own video channel and all of those things. Now, at that time, looking back, I would say I wasn't exactly probably clear on what I wanted to achieve and who I wanted to connect with, and what really the outcome would be of doing that. And I guess at that time, other priorities came up, I never really put myself out there at that time. I had fear of putting myself out there on the internet. Um, Being an introvert as well, like I just, I just didn't do it. I created videos, but I didn't really put them out there. I might have put one or two out there, but I didn't really commit to doing it. But all these years later, that dream that I had has never left me. And turning 40 this year, um, I I just really felt like this was the time that I have a lot of things that I want to share to help other people um, who may have a similar situation where you might have wanted to have achieved something for a long time, but something holds you back from doing it. Um, and the reason I decided to focus on people with dyslexia is because I was diagnosed quite late in life with dyslexia at 36 years old. I just got so much clarity from that dyslexia diagnosis. It was like that missing jigsaw piece that I had been looking for my whole life was there. And talking about jigsaw pieces, as I'm describing it like that, I feel like I had that one jigsaw piece where from my early 20s where I knew I wanted to share about personal development and goal setting. And then the dyslexia diagnosis came along and I've put those two jigsaw pieces together and they fit. We deserve to live our best life. And if I can help you in that way at all with anything that I'm sharing on this podcast, then that is amazing to me. That just gives me so much fulfillment. And my why is also my husband, my daughter. I love being a mum, and my husband loves being a dad. And we love spending time with her. And that is what pulls me forward. Putting myself out there like this on video, especially, is challenging for me. I am an introvert, which I've spoken about before. And it's something that I have had to overcome with a massive amount of growth, and just being okay with the fact that I don't need to be perfect, but I can still give a lot of value, and knowing that I can give a lot of value from my my actual qualification as a coach, my experience in the corporate world, my life experience, and all the personal growth that I've been through, and just really having that faith in myself. And that is also what helps pull me forward when I'm focusing on recording this podcast. That is what gets me through that fear of putting myself out there, because I know that I have got a message that I want to share. Now, I'd like you to have a little think about the goal that you are looking to achieve. And I would like you to think about the reason you want to achieve this goal. Now, not the reason a family member wants you to achieve this goal, or a friend or a colleague. I want you to think about why you want to achieve this goal. And at the same time, you can assess, is this a goal you actually want to achieve, or is it something that someone else is wanting you to achieve? Really take that time right now to reflect on that. I'd love to hear how you get on with digging deep on your why. So please don't be afraid to share it with me. And we can keep in touch. So if you go to www.andreapickard.com, you can sign up to my newsletter, and you will get all my regular updates, and you will also get access when you sign up to a goal setting workbook which I created, and it's all about goal setting on the main areas of life. And you will also get access to a video of me talking through how to go about using the workbook. So I hope you enjoy that, and please do keep in touch. And I look forward to seeing you in episode 6.